Thank you for joining us today. So I would like you to introduce yourself.
My name is Feyisola Gabriel Oluwole, a technical support engineer. I work with Tek Experts, Nigeria. I have about 4 years experience, ranging from software development, network administration, and now I'm a cloud engineer.
A lot of people don't really know about your field. Can you give a brief insight into what it's all about?
Technology industry is a vast industry that is immensely growing, currently at the rate at which it's growing now. And then a lot of people say, okay, technology guys are the guys making a lot of money now. But if you're not distinct, you don't know exactly where you want to be in the technology industry, you might have some problems trying to find your fit. So, but as of now, technology industry is a vast industry, and there's still a lot more. There's still a lot more for everyone to be a part of.
You have quite a lot of certificates. How was it, getting all these certificates, being all these experts, people reaching out to you to be a mentor and stuff like that? How was the feeling?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels great. In life, you must keep learning. You must keep learning. You must keep growing. And I have a principle I work by. I don't write a certification just to have it. I must have projects or implemented solutions before I have certifications. So usually, it's great when you have certifications that tally with your skill. But all in all, the feeling is great. You have people come in and tell you, I'd like you to help me achieve this. It's great. There was a point I was also there. So now I'm also moving gradually up. So it's a good feeling.
Yeah, you spent some time at Total. People are so eager to work at Total, but you left. What actually transpired to that?
Life, the way life works, if you have a goal for yourself, you have a dream, it was always great that you pursue it. So at Total, it was great, but it's an oil and gas industry, so you always want to forge ahead for more technical experience. If, for example, my dream would be to work with top tech industries like the likes of IBM, Microsoft, and so many other big industries. So aligning yourself in the career path would be a great option for you. So you just keep moving. So that's the reason why I made a transition.
As an expert, what are the challenges you face?
quite a number of challenges. So when I was starting out, one of the first challenges were you won't want to know my first salary. So one of the first challenges was my first salary was not I think it was around the same amount for my transport. I remember my father asking me, how will you survive on this salary? Like, let me just take it up, at least for experience. Let me take it up. So I took up the job. It was a small organization at the time. So I was doing, when you have a startup organizations, you'll be doing so many things because they don't really have departments or sections that handle different jobs. So you can be, for example, in the tech industry, you are the web person, you are the network person, you are the server, you are the one day. Unlike if you're in a big organization, everyone has their own specific industry. So it was good. It's really good to work with startups because you get a lot of experience. So when you move ahead, you will be considered vast because they believe, oh, this guy doesn't just know this, he knows that, right? So that was one of the most challenging times of my life, trying to balance through all of different fields, and then also picking a niche in the tech industry to be focused on.
So as an expert now, what are the challenges you face?
The challenges I face as an expert, I won't say they are direct challenges. I would say they are opportunities that you have to upskill to meet. Okay, so what it means is, for example, in my niche, we have challenges, we have opportunities as well. So I see challenges as opportunities. So if you are able to meet up to those opportunities that are term challenges, then you would grab the opportunities, because at the end of the day, if and what everyone wants is someone who can solve their problems. So if you cannot solve their problems, then no one will hire you. So you see employers looking for more skills, and then if it's your field, you have to get those skills, because the technology industry is not static, it's dynamic, it keeps moving every day.
So, what's you talked about planning to go to the big tech company, IBM, and probably you said Google. Maybe in your mind, maybe you didn't say it out. Those are the big tech. Those are the big tech companies,
Right.
Facebook and the
Facebook,
likes.
yeah.
Have you started trying to move there, or we all say something? I want to move to Facebook, but there's no movement on that yet. Have you started trying to push yourself into all those big tech companies?
Well, I think the first point of contact is to get noticed, you understand, on professional platforms. So applying directly to those companies, you and I know it's a lot of work for them to even consider you. Say, okay, let's call this guy, except you have years of experience or you know someone there who can refer you. But aside on those notes, the first thing is to gain visibility, be an expert in what you're doing, and know it in and out. So I believe that when you have those, you definitely get viewed, you get noticed by one of those guys, because they prefer the best in every skill. That's what makes them a big company. They don't just want an average person. That's the end goal.
What would be your word of encouragement for people starting out in the industry, them to achieve their goal?
So my word of encouragement is simply be focused. You see, what I consider as the big problems with young graduates is lack of focus. You want to do everything. You get this advert today because it's more paying. You want to do that. You want to do this. What happens in that instance is you don't have job security. You understand? We have instances even from where I work and places I've worked before, when this time that we had the coronavirus, we had a lot of companies trying to shut down their staff. They shut down. They cannot take down staff that are very, very important of opportunities. We have people that they beg, which I've experienced, they beg you to stay, they beg you to increase your monies, because they know you have built that skill and experience over time and you stayed on that course. So the best advice would be to be focused, pick a niche, pick an area in whatever you're doing, and just stay there. Be a master at it. The opportunities will come.
Let me go straight to the redo. And okay. What has so many keys but cannot open a door?
What has so many keys but cannot open a door? What has so many keys but cannot open a door?
Wrong answer, slowly.
Well, I was thinking money, but money can open so many doors.
In fact, so many doors.
Money can open so many doors. So what's it anyways?
Yeah, it's a piano or a keyboard.
Oh, okay, piano. Wow.
So many keys, but they can't open it. I'm happy to see you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. It was great connecting with you as well.